Hello, my name is Stephen Lee. I'm the founder of SermonAudio, and in 2020, in the providence of God, a new friendship began. I met a man from Scotland whose love for Christ, love for his homeland, and love for Reformed and Puritan worship left a deep impression upon me. Yet his story is really part of a much bigger one. You see, Scotland, a land that has already given the world so much through faithful preaching, is being used once again by God's grace to bless the nations. We were enabled recently to launch global sermons by acquiring the hardware necessary through support rising from Scotland to take sermons preached in one language and have them accurately and securely re-preached in multiple languages. And through that same instrumentality, Scotland is being used to give to the world the great preaching of C.H. Spurgeon in every tongue. It is a humbling testimony to God's continuing work through this land. To God be the glory. I've known Mr. MacDonald for just a few years, but it feels like a lifetime. He's not only a great encouragement to SermonAudio, he's also the founder and owner of MacDonald Hotels and Resorts. And this businessman believes, like we do, that the only hope for a hopelessly broken world, including his own country, is the preservation and propagation of sound preaching. I've visited Scotland personally now a few times, and every time I visit, I begin to wonder, is there something that we can do to invite others to experience this great land? And so, a new venture is born, the Foundations Tour of Scotland. Scotland is a land of breathtaking beauty, but it is also a land that is soaked in history and gospel light, to which the rest of the world owes a great debt. This tour is our attempt to offer what we believe is the ultimate experience of Scotland: spiritual depth, historical clarity, unhurried reflection. And yet, because we are partnering with MacDonald Hotels, we also hope to provide the comfort and hospitality, yet at a fraction of the cost. And that's because this tour is not designed to generate profit. It exists for one reason only: to be a blessing. Over the 9 carefully planned days, we will travel together by coach through Scotland's cities and countryside and highlands, walking where the giants of the faith once walked. SermonAudio will be your host, accompanying the group throughout the journey, but our guide will be Jimmy Fisher, whose deep knowledge of Scotland's Reformation and Covenanter history has made him one of the most respected Christian heritage guides in the country. Hebrews chapter 12 verse 1 says this: "Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us run with patience the race that is set before us." Hebrews chapter 12 follows Hebrews chapter 11, which is the hall of faith, where you have men like Abel and Noah and Enoch and Abraham and Isaac and Jacob and, of course, Moses. And Hebrews chapter 12 is telling us that we are not meant to simply admire the heroes of the faith. And so likewise, the great men like John Knox and Thomas Boston, Samuel Rutherford, Robert Murray McCheyne. We must not simply admire these great men and women, but it should inspire us to run the race that is set before us. Born out of a friendship, but designed to be a blessing, I would personally like to invite you to join us on the Foundations tour of Scotland. Thank you.